When were you the only one who saw the red flags? My cousin Lindsay has always been the family's living saint. She was the one with the volunteer trophies and the endless church awards. Our parents loved to brag about how she would run food drives and volunteer at soup kitchens every summer. I was always the afterthought, the one told to keep my opinions to myself, the one who needed to try to be more like Lindsay. Anytime I even asked where the donation money went or why every year she had a new car, I was told to stop being jealous and not ruin things for the family. So I learned to keep quiet, even when I wanted to ask why the same foster kids seemed to appear in all her press photos. When Lindsay launched her foster care charity, the whole town acted like she was Mother Teresa. News crews showed up at her gala, businesses donated, and our mayor gave her a key to the city. She was always on social media, showing off big checks and group hugs with kids, and she even got honored at a couple of city council meetings. People who barely knew her posted about what an inspiration she was. But I knew the truth. I only found out what was going on because I helped out at Lindsay's charity office after my own job cut my hours. She was thrilled to have me answering emails and updating her donation spreadsheet. The more I worked, the more things didn't add up. I'd see receipts for $1,000 spas and designer purses marked as child outreach. I noticed the same invoices for hotels and airline tickets, but no records of any foster kids going on those trips. Lindsay had a habit of leaving her computer open, and one afternoon she ran out for a meeting and forgot to log off. I saw emails to her boyfriend about getting the new Chanel bag with donor money, and texts where she joked about these saps will give for anything with a sad story. I took photos of everything I could. Everything came to a head at the city's Citizen of the Year gala. Lindsay was being given a giant plaque in front of donors and TV cameras. My mom and aunt were at her table, everyone was dressed up, and Lindsay was about to give her big speech about helping the forgotten kids of our city. She started to tear up, saying, "None of this is about me, it's about the children." That's when I stood up, shaking so hard I thought I might drop my phone. I walked right up to the front and said, "Actually, I think everyone here deserves to know where the money really went." For a second, the whole room froze. I opened the files on my phone and started reading off receipts for luxury bags, spa treatments, and hotel bills. I showed pictures of invoices, emails to her boyfriend, everything. Reporters ran up and phones came out, and Lindsay's face went from perfect to panic in about 10 seconds. She tried to say it was all a mix-up, that I was just bitter, and my aunt started yelling at me for ruining Lindsay's big night. But I just kept going. I said, "How many of the kids in your Instagram photos ever saw a dime from those fundraisers? Because these records say zero." People instantly started demanding answers, but Lindsay just stood there in shock, sweating her butt off, trying to figure out how she was going to get out of this one. I just walked out while people were shouting and crowding Lindsay for a comment. My cousin tried texting me that night, calling me a traitor, but I just blocked her. The next day, donors froze the charity's accounts and everyone turned their backs on Lindsay.